there were no African Americans nominated at this year's or last year's Oscar Awards. What are your thoughts?
I think that, yeah, we could be bitter. You could be upset. You could be appalled. You could be flabbergasted. But in the same breath, I think that black people in film has accomplished a lot of goals and accolades, So I think maybe it's time for us to create our own prestigious award that's something like the Global Awards, I seen something from Donald Trump today and he hit niggas and he said, well, shit, ain't no white people got, got nominated for any BET awards. You see what I'm saying? Now, he's a fucking idiot, and I know that that's just to specify one genre of something where it don't make sense for you to win one with BET because you're not black. But what I got from it is that they feel, I'm not going to say all of them, but I feel like the actors, because that's how the Globes and the Oscars are, it's from the actors, they all vote. So I definitely feel like it's a monopoly, and it's just been something that's been going on forever. So it's nothing to be upset about. Yeah, boycott, whatever. Hey, how about not boycott? I mean, I love for my people to stand up, and what ain't right is not right, but we so powerful right now, we don't even have to care if it's right. I think that if we just took it upon ourselves and said, okay, this is the new prestigious award for us. You know what I'm saying? Or start an academy. It ain't even got to be about us. Start a new movie academy that ranks artists, actors from all across the board. You see what I'm saying? Show the difference. You know what I'm saying? Be upset about it, but show the difference. Be active about it and give an option.
The first person to really come out and speak their mind was Will Smith's wife.
Jada.
Right. Now, at that point, after she voiced her opinion about how disgusted she was about what's been going on, Will Smith's old co-actor from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Carlton.
No, not Carlton, the mother. The mother.
Okay, the mother. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
She chimed in
all right,
and said that the only reason why Jada's voicing her opinion on this is because Will Smith was not
conscious.
Exactly.
Concussion or whatever.
So do you think that Jada would have spoke out anyways?
Man, our people is so different and we emotional because we're loving people, And I think she may have spoke out anyway. She's always been a rebel in her own right. I don't think that it's just because of Will now. The Will situation may have impacted her definitely because it hits close to home. And you can feel like, wow, this is something that speaks on something seriously that involves these athletes' life and fuck them up when they gone. Like, this is what really goes on. So, bioflicks are typically the ones that really win Oscars. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's an incredibly crazy, futuristic fantasy style movie. But reality-like and biopics are the ones that win Oscars. So she may have had a strong opinion about it, and it could have been somewhat of a biased opinion, but I still see her as a trooper, and I think she would have still had her same opinion, probably not so aggressive if Will was in it, but I think she still would have felt the same way.
Now, 50 Cent has chimed in on this ordeal, and he actually asked, he put like a picture of Chris Rock, who's the host of this year's Oscars, and said, with like a praying hands emoji, please, Chris, don't host this year's Oscars. What's your take on that? Do you think he should step down and not do it, or do you think he should just carry on?
I think right now, man, I think that with so much going in the world, man, I think that if I wouldn't want him, I know it's an honor, but I would want him to probably step down. And the only reason why I would want him to step down is because we have to have people speaking out on these things. We have to have the generation seeing that, it is a difference. Race is not as intense as it was in the 60s and the 70s, but it's very much here. And it could probably be even worse at this time because of the cultural gap has been mended by music. So you got a lot of white kids, Asian, Spanish kids that love music, they're white, black. So it's really not about race right now for the next generation, but it is about race with the hierarchies. You know what I'm saying? So I think Chris, yeah, man, just I know it means a lot and it's a hell of a thing, but I just feel like, if he stepped down right now is just pivotal for all the actors and actresses young to come up and feel like, yo, we got a voice in this. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the problem is. When a lot of shit happen, like a kid get killed or whatnot, you don't hear those big voices come in and swoon in and make that difference. So this the Oscars. You know, fuck the Oscars when we losing kids, but you know, everything makes a difference. Everything counts. So if he did that, and when the kids go back to research it and see it, they say, damn, yo, I fuck with Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? He was strong, powerful, and they stood for something that was right. You know what I'm saying? We know the Oscars is, oh God, can I say that? We know the Oscars are designed for what it's designed for, and the powers that be may control them. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't take away from the greatness that everybody, has as an input as actors and shit like that. It doesn't change anything.